Hey guys, this is Galactic Bricks, and here is some exciting news. We finally have all the official pictures of the LEGO Star Wars Han Solo sets, and some official pictures of some other sets coming out at the same time. Not only that, but we also have free buildable figures. These should all be released on April 13th. If you guys enjoy this news video, please leave a like, and comment down below your thoughts on these new sets. So the first set we're looking at is 75206, the Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack. It was revealed at New York Toy Fair and it has 102 pieces, and is $15 US, which is the usual Battle Pack price. Before this set was officially revealed, the rumors were that it would include two Phase 2 Clone Troopers, but for some reason LEGO changed their mind and decided to put two Phase 1 figures instead. This set was also very controversial because of two name figures, Ki-Adi-Mundi and Vera Safit. I can understand people's frustration with name figures being included in the battle pack, because no one wants duplicates of named figures, such as a Jedi. The point of a battle pack is to build up an army of clones, or stormtroopers, not one-off figures like Jedi. With that being said, it is also convenient to get highly sought-after figures in a cheap set. As for the build, it definitely looks like a mini gunship, and honestly, it kind of reminds me of a microfader, except this time maybe a little more beefed up. I'll definitely be getting one of this set, but I have no reason to get any more. The next set is 75208, Yoda's Hut. It includes 229 pieces and will cost $30 US. The set itself is very similar and has a similar layout to the Octu set, released in January. People have been asking for a remake of Yoda's Hut for quite a while, and it's about time. This set has a great selection of pieces and includes a lot of play features. However, I think the most desired part of the set is actually its figures. It includes 3 exclusive figures, R2-D2, Luke Skywalker, and Yoda. R2-D2 has this really cool mud detail on him, and I think it looks very nice. Master Yoda has a new torso print, and Luke has this very nice Dagobah outfit, and it looks like it'd be very useful for a lot of things like custom figures and whatnot. The next set is the smallest of the Han Solo sets. It's the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack. It has 99 pieces and costs $15 US. It has a female Death Star Trooper, an Imperial officer with a new rank, and 2 ranged troopers. Unlike some people, I am so glad that LEGO finally included a Death Star Trooper and an Imperial officer, as they are very expensive, especially the Imperial officer, to get on Bricklink. The ranged troopers, they look okay to me, but I'm not in love with the helmet design. As for the build, I like it a lot, and it's pretty accurate to what we saw in the trailer. Lastly, the two 1x1 round tiles with the Imperial insignia printed on them is a very nice inclusion. The next set is another speeder. It's Han Solo's Landspeeder, 75209. It has 345 pieces and costs $30. As for the price per piece ratio, this set has the best one so far. This set has some pretty cool figures. It has Kira and Han Solo, with really cool, well-detailed outfits. It also includes a Corellian Hound. Star Wars animals are always great to get. As for the build, it has a very nice color scheme of dark blue, black, and dark bluish gray. The greebling make this set stand out, and I also like the asymmetry of the build. You can also see that you can store things inside the speeder, or have Han repair the engine. I guess you could have even more playability if you also bought Molex Speeder, 75210. It has 464 pieces and costs $40. This set includes 2 figures, Moloch and Rebolt. It also has 2 Corellian Hounds. Of the free speeders, this one is my least favorite, probably because it's just so bulky and dull and doesn't really look like a speeder to me. It also includes that large stud shooter in the front, which I think detracts from the build. Just like Han Solo's Landspeeder, this set has a lot of different features, like storing things, and I always find that very convenient. It also looks like you can only fit 1 figure and 1 to 2 Corellian Hounds in the speeder. The next set is my favorite of all the Solo sets. It's the Imperial Tie Fighter, 75211. It has 519 pieces and costs $70. I feel like the set is overpriced, but not as much as it seems, as a lot of large pieces are included in it. Unfortunately, I feel like LEGO still has not perfected the TIE Fighter. They still have not included the solar panels, or the light bluish-gray lines, on the inside of the wings, and the cockpit could always be rounder. Another annoying thing is that the box art clearly shows that the TIE Fighter is shooting green projectiles out of a TIE Fighter. But LEGO included red spring-loaded shooters for some reason. Why? It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, the set also includes 4 minifigures: a TIE Pilot, a Min-Bomb Stormtrooper, which looks very cool, Han Solo disguised, and Tobias Beckett. The Min-Bomb Stormtrooper is an awesome figure, and I'm super excited to see what role they play in the Solo movie. I also like the outfits that Han Solo and Tobias Beckett have. They look amazing. Alright, the last Solo set is 75212, the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. It has 1,414 pieces, and will set you back $170. In this set, you get Kira, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, Qui Tulsite, a Kessel Operations droid, and DDBD. It's quite the selection of minifigures, and it's quite rare to have more than 6 figures these days. As for the droids, DDBD kinda looks like a hybrid between an astromech and a gonk droid. For the Kessel Operations droid, I think it would look better if LEGO used a 1x1 round brick or a cylinder brick for its head instead of a minifig head, as I think it looks a bit awkward as it is. Now, because I already have the most recent Millennium Falcon, the one from The Force Awakens, the minifigures are the only thing that really interests me. Anyway, this Millennium Falcon does have a cool blue and white color scheme, with a much more detailed interior than the previous one. Like some of the previous sets I mentioned before, this set was also officially revealed at the New York Toy Fair, and as you can see, the cockpit piece has a slightly different shade of white than the rest of the Millennium Falcon. For me, this is a big problem, as it looks just very bad at the moment. Hopefully this does not turn out for everybody, and LEGO will fix that problem. Since LEGO has released so many versions of a similar model, I also think it would be better if they improved the structure a little more. Maybe they could find a way to integrate a way to move the landing gear to have it retractable when in flight mode, because it looks kind of awkward when you're swishing it around. And maybe they could also find a way to fill in the gaps with the wedge plates on top to improve it and make it better. Now, on the back of the box, you can also see that this set includes an escape pod and all sorts of action features. And the escape pod is a good explanation for why it looks different in the Solo movie. Onto the buildable figures. The first one is 75537 Darth Maul. And the only thing that stands out about this buildable figure is really the head. It looks pretty good, but I'm still not really interested in him or any of the figures, to be quite frankly. They don't really seem like Lego to me. And as you can see, if you look on the back, he has this cool action feature where you turn a knob, you can spin the lightsaber or something. So I think that's kind of cool, but besides that, that's really it. The next figure is the Range Trooper, and it's one of the 2 Solo buildable figures. The other one is Han Solo, and this is probably my favorite of the 3. I don't know, it just kind of looks cool, and I think buildable figures work best for non-humans, so maybe a trooper or a droid. The last figure is Han Solo, and probably my least favorite. The humans just really don't look good on the buildable figures, and that's about it. Definitely not getting any of these buildable figures. So that's going to conclude all of the new sets. If you're interested in any of these sets, the official release date is Friday, April 13th. It's probably going to be a Force Friday, so mark your calendars if you want to go. They're probably going to release all the Solo merch, so check it out if you want to. Now, thank you guys for watching so much. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know by leaving a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. Lastly, please comment down below what's your favorite set and what you like about it. My favorite set is definitely the TIE Fighter. I'm so glad LEGO finally released another one, and an X-Wing. I'm super excited for both. And It just looks really clean. It's a classic ship, and it's definitely going to be my favorite. My second is probably going to be the Han Solo Landspeeder. It's just a great build with great detail and a great color scheme. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, especially if you made it through the whole video. And I'll be back again with more videos.